Hello again, welcome back to my channel. I hate saying that, it feels really obvious YouTubery, but welcome back. As of last year, I said that I was going to be more consistent on YouTube this year, and so far we're off to a good start. The videos that tended to do really well last year in comparison to the rest of them were brand intros to fashion brands and basically anything more fashion related. So although we're pretty much in March now, and I'm a little bit behind in true Maisie fashion, I thought it would be a good idea to run you guys through some of the top trends for 2023, especially as we've kicked off the Fashion Week seasons now. When I went to Copenhagen, I saw a lot of these coming through on the runway that I'm really excited about. So I wanted to talk about some of the most wearable trends for this year. We're going to see diluting down now into high street. Some of these are not my style, some of these I'm really excited about, but hopefully there's a little bit of something in here for everybody. With a lot of these trends that are forecasted, there is definitely some pieces that have kind of followed through from last year, a lot of classic styles that you will definitely already have in your wardrobe. So it's not necessarily a situation where you're going to have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. These are trends that you can jump on from stuff that you already own. So the first trend that I want to talk about is one that I'm really excited about. It's denim. Denim is obviously a very timeless trend, but we're seeing denim being used in a much more creative way this year. 51% of designers show denim in their collections for this year, especially for this season. We're seeing denim really being elevated from your typical jean or denim jacket or denim shirt into really technical denim pieces, elevated, extravagant pieces. We're seeing leather being made to look like denim. We're seeing different colours of denim. And again, this is one that you can really jump on no matter who you are, no matter what your budget. And it's definitely something that you will already have in your wardrobe. Denim's a great one to be experimental with. If you already own a pair of jeans that you maybe don't wear so often, think about upcycling those, or any piece of denim that you have into making something else. You know, recently we've seen denim jeans being made into jackets, corsets, shorts, skirts. Really get creative with this trend. I know a lot of people are scared of double denim. We're now seeing triple denim, quadruple denim. A great way to get on board with double denim is mixing your tones. A lighter tone on the top, a darker tone on the bottom, different colours of denim, black denim. There are so many ways that you can do this. The next trend I want to talk about is sheer, and I know that that is a scary word for a lot of people, but there's a lot of ways to do sheer in a way that's not showing off everything. We've seen this in a lot of runways for this season and for this year, where areas of the garment are covered, places where you don't necessarily want them to be sheer, and then there is elements of sheer in the outfit. And sheer doesn't necessarily mean just see-through mesh. We're looking at a lot of lace as well. Lace is a great one for summertime, for combining feminine and masculine. Lace and a blazer can be a great combination for a lot of people for summertime and any events that you have going on this year. I think with this trend it's really being playful, mixing materials. If you want it to be a bit more on the daring side, then I would take a look at Nancy Dojaka. I think that's how you say it. The pieces here have a very much theme of being sheer and see-through and sexy and feminine. And it's a great way, again, to be mixing with things. I love their little sheer strappy tops with maybe a leather pant or some denim jeans, making it way more wearable and a lot less scary for the majority of us out there. I think if we're delving into sheer, a great way to make this more wearable is by layering. If you are looking at a fully sheer dress, maybe think about putting a slip dress underneath, layering with blazers, layering with trousers underneath. Again, just being playful and experimental. We've seen a lot of the sheer trend coming in more kind of technical fashion. We've seen a lot of designers working with reworked tights, which obviously plays into the sustainability piece. There is really a lot of leeway here for you to come into your own in this trend and really find your own sense of style within it. Another way to look at this is sheer fabrics that are patterned. This obviously means that you're not getting the full sheerness and being able to see everything underneath. The next trend we're going to be seeing a lot of this year is mini. Obviously, we are following on from the Y2K trend, and mini skirts are apparently here to stay. 95% of designers showed mini in their collections. A lot of people that do this well obviously started off by Miu Miu last year, Dion Lee and Diesel have all featured a lot of miniskirt elements to their collections. Again, I know this is one that a lot of people could be unsure about. I myself sometimes feel very conscious in a miniskirt, and I don't tend to wear skirts very often just because I don't like the way it makes my legs look, and I appreciate there'd be a lot of other people in that situation. It is, however, still a wearable trend. We're seeing miniskirts worn over trousers and jeans. We're seeing brands like Prada are showing miniskirts that aren't so mini that it would make you feel uncomfortable. They've shown a lot of skirts in a more conservative length, so that's definitely one to try if the miniskirt scares you a little bit. Also, while we're still in slightly cold weather, try it with some tights, even if it's sheer tights and not woolly tights, and a knee-high boot. Gives you a really nice, put together, feminine street style look. The next trend has been a favourite of mine for a while now, and it is metallics. Now, obviously gold has very much had its heyday. I only ever really wear gold jewellery. It has been a favourite of mine, but especially in runway now for 2023, we are seeing a lot more of silver having its comeuppance. So if you are a silver girl, then now is your time. I think this is such a good trend for your evening looks, your occasion looks, and you can also very much integrate this into your daily street style wear as well. A good way to start is bringing silver in slowly, mixing your metals, mix gold and silver. A trend that I've seen with silver recently that I absolutely love is wide leg silver trousers with very much basic the rest of your outfit, whether that's trainers in a white t-shirt and a blazer, or just bringing in silver accessories. I'm really excited for the rise of silver because I think it's going to be a great way for us all to get experimental. And for somebody who's not massively into colour like me, it's a great way to add a bit of a pop to your outfit and something that's a little bit more interesting rather than neutral. The next trend that we're going to be seeing a lot of, and admittedly one that I can't see myself jumping on completely, is florals. I am very much more of a tomboy. I'm not the girliest girl you will ever meet in your life, but for those girls who love a bit of floral and pretty ethereal vibes, then this one is for you. However, we're seeing it done in less of a traditional way, less of just floral patterns and more floral applique, structures, over the top floral, and I think this is the thing that I'm struggling to get on board with. We saw in Loewe's show there were big floral structures on the dresses, mirrored on bags as well. We're seeing a lot of this really over the top, out there floral fixtures. However, again, I think this is a great one for the eye-catching vibe. If you're really wanting to grab attention, these big floral motifs are really going to do that for you. There's a lot of designers featuring florals in jewellery as well. We're seeing a lot of floral chokers now. Definitely a great way to incorporate some arty looks this summer. There is a couple of designers that are jumping on the floral trend that I actually really liked the pieces. Blue Marine did some really nice lightweight dresses in which they did incorporate some floral applique, but they were done in the same material and colour as the rest of the dress, and I think that makes it a bit more wearable for me. However, I do think we're still going to be seeing some floral prints as these trends find their way into more of a high street market. Even down to clothing structures, we're seeing a lot of frills, a lot of ruffles, which carries on through that floral theme. I think a great way to bring in this trend, if you do like it but you don't want to go full hog with it, is by accessorizing with florals, whether that's on your bags, brooches, jewelry. We're even seeing it making its way through into makeup at the moment. The next trend we're going to be seeing this year, and one that I'm super excited for, is utility. We've seen this carried through from last year with the cargos, a lot of low-waisted, pockets, technical fits, except utility is really being pushed to the limits this year with, we've seen designers like Diesel, Miu Miu, again Dion Lee, really leveraging the utility trend. It's becoming almost a whole identity aesthetic for a lot of people, including myself. I just like an outfit that's more interesting, and it's this kind of relaxed, almost pared down but also over the top at the same time. We're seeing it in utility skirts, a lot of cords, jackets. We're seeing very mixed materials, heavy materials, leather, cord. again plays into the denim trend too. This really is a great trend to jump on for those of us that like to be comfy and still look put together. If you're not massively girly like myself and you like to look a little bit more boyish street style, then this is a great one for you. And again, it's probably one where you do have pieces in your wardrobe already that you can incorporate into this. Another trend that I'm really excited about is the grunge trend. This can really be one that is versatile for everybody, whether it's darker, more sultry makeup, whether you are more into bright colours in the punky sense, if it's different types of metals that you're trying to include. This grunge trend can really go hand in hand with a lot of the other trends that we've discussed. It can go with sheer, with utility, with metallics. It really is probably the most versatile out of the trends that we've talked about. A side of the grunge trend that I really like is how it can be done in a really romantic way. Dior showed some beautiful grungy looks that incorporated lace and sheer fabrics. I think a lot of this is coming from the rise of Wednesday and this whole kind of dark romance era that we're going through at the moment. It's kind of like vampire-esque, very dark, very sexy, very sultry, and then can obviously also be done in way more of a boyish, garish way. If we take it down to high street, you'll see a lot of grungy looks with brands like Jaded. It's definitely, I think, out of all the trends, one that can be worn very much so for street style. We've even seen this coming through, like I said before, in terms of makeup with bleached brows, dark eyes, even that small trend that we went through where people were going for the tired look, under eyes, almost like an eye bag look. It's really taken us a step back to late 80s, early 90s, and I'm here for it. As a girl who loves and lives for leather, a trend after my own heart is the biker trend. This is one that I'm super excited about, and again, is super wearable whether you are girly, not so girly, if you have a big budget, a small budget, and again, is definitely one where you can rework this trend with pieces that you definitely already have in your wardrobe. We definitely saw this coming in 2022. It's now being mixed again with some of the other trends that I've mentioned before, mini skirts, specifically leather mini skirts, biker jackets, biker boots, leather pants have all been something that are probably a staple in a lot of our wardrobes, and I think it's just styling it slightly differently to be a little bit more edgy, a little bit more out there. A leather jacket is definitely something that all of us should have in our wardrobes, and a lot of this trend is about mixing leathers, really heavy on the fabrics, on the quality, loose fitting with tight fitting, structured pieces. I'm really making this trend your own. Again, this is one that you could do really femininely. We talked before about lace dresses and floral dresses paired with a big oversized leather jacket is perfectly combining feminine with masculine in this biker chic trend. If you're a bit unsure, you could even start on the biker trend with incorporating bits of leather in your accessories, in your shoes. So that's it, and I think a lot of these trends are interchangeable, are wearable for everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful. I love doing videos like this, so let me know if you want to see anything more related to this on my YouTube. Over on TikTok, I'm going to be doing a series of videos wearing these trends, showing you how to style them, showing you how wearable they are, and also how you can interchange between trends like I've discussed in this video. So don't forget to follow me on TikTok and on Instagram to see how these materialise over the year.